Psychokinesis valuable currency. Psychokinesis Mudras, ATM, atom, currency, family, kids, precious, valuable, noble. Where money holds no value, the quest would be, where is your mind at? Where is basically your perception? Have you mastered your mind to go through? So, this society is very interesting to me. I accept it, I tolerate it, it's unlimited to me. So, if you really understood that you are the temple and you are self-sustaining, now you would sooner or later find out that all these things in material hold only a specific type of value for a certain amount of time, but sooner or later it will go. So what has real currency? What is really valuable to humans? Like, okay, I live in this format, I live in this avatar. So what to do here? So to really cultivate yourself, to see your subconscious iceberg, to see your depth. I take care about the keys. Now the keys to the future are obviously the children, and this is why I planned my noble, precious, pressure seeds in them, if they are just around me, but also through the specific type of training that I give in order to wake up their light, which is their soul. So now, no matter how retarded I seem to be, or the environment, the urban city seems to be, this is what I'm doing here. Because in the end, I know that I basically mirror myself in this matrix, in this matrix. This is what I do here. This is how basically, if you start to see through the delusion, this is how you would see how you manifest your reality, how you manifest your magic, your imagination. And this is why I say, they're basically, I don't know if these beings are even real, or if I'm just falling asleep. I'm somewhere else playing, and I seem to play God in here. I don't know. But you know what? This is why I speak about Deltron and currency and ATM and psychokinesis, mudras, the real currency, which is basically the value, which is the values that we cultivate here. So this is why I pressure so much truthfulness, compassion, and tolerance, but I don't force it onto you. I just am that at the moment, at the own mind. And this is basically how you would, this is what you carry in you, because all these other things that we seem to chase, they are empty. Everything that you seem to chase, every diamond, every currency, it's part of living in here. And I don't tell you to not do it. That's stupid also. It's part of the game, it's part of the illusion, it's great to do. But to really cultivate your light, your soul, your inner workings, your subconscious iceberg, this is what you really are. This is what you have inside of you. This is what matters. Literally. This is what matters. Everything else is just, it's optional. It's called nice to have. But if you really would understand what Shivamukhalpa is, if you would really know what alchemy is, if you would really understand your nutrition, your lux, your light, all these so-called objects in this comic book are delusional. And this is not really, this is short-term satisfactions. And this is also part of doing it, because I don't tell you to go up into the purple realm and to stay over there. That's why I have to ground myself through martial arts, move mind, kickboxing, ninja-ing, jinning, janning, jamming around. And to obviously also chase currency. But this is the paradox of it. But I know in the end it's just, it's fuel, but sooner or later it will just go, because I am already at the state where I know all these things, all these cars, all these every matter is basically delusional. And you would really feel it once you would hold Oren, Shivamukhalpa, in your mouth. Once you would sun gaze, once you would also fast, but also feast, and you would rise through the challenge of the balance. And it's tough to do, and that's where toys and tolerance and kids and childhood altars and all these things come into place. I am sometimes very extreme and open about what I am and what I do, so it manifests outside of me. And I know all the kids, all the humans that I train are basically idea reflections of my mind. That's how the workings are. That's what I see in the traffic. That's what I see when I just pay attention to what others tell me, because there are no others. That's the clue. If you would really pay attention to what you hear, you only hear yourself. And I heal myself through being aware, through being conscious, through being subconscious, conscious. Because it's about vitality, it's about mobility. It's about, breaking things, but also moving on, repairing things, destroying things. That's what a real shaman does. Because it's a whole. It's a hologram. See, I punch in all these things into the mixer, and then this elixir comes out. Does it make sense to you? I don't know. Sometimes I really don't know how to name my videos. But it's just like, it is what it is. It's like, I don't know. Is it for you? I don't know. Do you even exist? I don't know. Do I have contact to the Akashic records? This is why I can pull things out of it. See, also all these houses that I see, they're beautiful. It's beautiful to see. But I know if you would become very open, and if you would flux things through your mind, if you would flux things through your body, you would start to see it. If you would become very permeable, is the right thing. I see how empty these things are, and I could literally go through them mentally, also physically, you know. Like, but this is why I also pay so much attention to conscious techniques, and also being fast, being strong, you know, having a good foundation. But in the first place, taking care about your nervous system, taking care about the mudras, literally. You know what? I had tooth pain. I had like all this knee pain, and I was doing so much also physical things for these things. But in the last 2 days, I just spent more time with my family, with my girlfriend, with the family of my girlfriend. I was listening closer. I was paying more attention to the mind. I was really going into that, and I was accepting that. I was tolerating it. I was going to it. You know, I was involving myself into these situations. I was going into these situations, and sometimes that's the toughest and the most hardest thing to do, because many men also think, you know, it's oh, you have to be strong, you have to be hard, you have to work more, you work out, you know, pay more, get more currency. When in the first place, in the first palace, temple of yourself, it was the complete opposite. Because I should have paid more attention to the loving aspect. Because if you would understand the Hermetic laws, everything is mind, everything is frequency based, a lot of pain is caused through the splitting up. And a lot of pain is caused through only the mind, because everything is mind. See, this is why I was doing nearly, I would say, I mean, how many deities are there, right? Infinite, probably. How many diets are there? How many diets and deities? See, and this is why I was paying more attention to my soul, to my light, to my mind. And sometimes this is the paradox aspect of it. To get more currency, to get more value, to get more pressure, love, to see more value in things, you just do things which seem to be very, I don't know, esoteric, spiritual, you know. Because like I said, many things don't hold the real value that you think what value might be. The real value is in your mind, it's in your brain. That's what humans should cultivate. I call it cultivation. Cultivation. See, I'm a word crafter. This is why I create literally worlds with my words that I speak. That's how it functions. Because, you know, in Germany we would say there are Dichter und Denker. You know, Nietzsche, Schiller, Goethe. All these beautiful minds were constructing through rhyming, through the word. That's where I get goosebumps. So that's why I say word crafting, cultivation, which is I'm speaking about your subconscious mind. This is what you really carry. This is what I really care about. Truthfulness, compassion, tolerance, Falun Dafa, Paida, swinging exercise, you know, Kalaripaya too, move mind, martial arts, kickboxing, conscious, subconscious mind training, techniques. Because these things, what is going on here, yo? All these things are unlimited. All these things are things that you all cultivate in yourself, and nobody can take them away from you. And this is what I really start to understand more and more, because this is what my trainer told me, what I told myself basically. When you really get onto that level, you're only here and you are here yourself. You heal yourself. I heal myself through that. So mastermind 3030% truthfulness. Atum, ATM, wizardry, magician-y, warrior-y. I worry sometimes, you know, it's part of life. But in the end, it was all a mind trick. It was all my trick. Yes. I love you. I love me. Truthfulness, compassion, and tolerance.